Today, we will be going over the top 7 of the most significant stock investments from Bill Gates. We will be looking into his personal holdings, the private investment firm Cascade Investments, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust, based on recent Securities and Exchange Commission filings. We will discover the largest additions, drawdowns, and stock positions Bill Gates currently has. Oftentimes, here on the channel, we like to see what other famous entrepreneurs and business industry insiders are doing with their investment portfolios. I like to call it our Influential Investor Portfolio series. If you like this kind of content, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to know when more investment inspiration videos are available. Bill Gates, the co-founder and former CEO of Microsoft Corporation, a software conglomerate that has grown into a $1.9 trillion technological giant. Oh, how Microsoft and Windows shaped the world. Bill Gates achieved the title of the world's richest person for several years in the late 1990s and early 2000s. In the year 2000, Bill Gates stepped down as CEO of Microsoft, and since then, he has primarily focused on philanthropy through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Gates' net worth is now about $106 billion, even after giving away more than $59 billion to the Gates Foundation. $106 billion is still a heck of a lot of money. Let's see how he handles the bulk of it. First on our list, we have Microsoft, ticker symbol MSFT. To invest like Bill Gates, purchasing shares of the technology giant that made him a billionaire in the first place is a great start. Even though Gates isn't as involved in Microsoft Corp as he used to be, he still owns about 1.3% of the company, a stake that is valued at approximately $27 billion. In addition, Microsoft is the top holding of the Gates Foundation Trust, which has a position of over 39.26 million shares of Microsoft, valued at roughly $9.41 billion. Despite Microsoft being a $1.9 trillion corporation, it still recorded an impressive 17.9% growth in revenue in the year 2022. Currently, Microsoft pays a dividend yield of 1.07%. Next on our list, we have Bill Gates' good friend and fellow donor to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's stock, Berkshire Hathaway, ticker symbol BRK.B. Warren Buffett, one of the most famous investors in history, heads Berkshire Hathaway, a holding company that includes Geico, Duracell, See's Candy, and Dairy Queen. The Gates Foundation Trust also owns a significant amount of Berkshire Hathaway stock, with more than 24.6 million shares, valued at over $7.6 billion. Together, Berkshire Hathaway and Microsoft account for more than 47% of the trust's holdings. Since 2006, Warren Buffett has pledged to donate 99% of his net worth and all of his Berkshire Hathaway stock to the Gates Foundation. In June of 2022, he donated 14.4 million shares of Berkshire Class B to the foundation. While many of the stocks within Berkshire Hathaway portfolio of companies pay out a dividend, that dividend is actually reinvested within the portfolio to grow the companies. Therefore, Berkshire Hathaway stocks pay no dividend. Next on our list, we have Canadian National Railway, ticker symbol CNI. As of July 2022, it was reported in a 13D filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission that Bill Gates, Cascade, and the Gates Foundation collectively own about 64 million shares of CNI stock, with a value exceeding $7.5 billion. These holdings give the trio about a 9.3% stake in Canadian National Railway. Canadian National Railway is the 4th largest railroad in North America. In July of 2022, Gates gifted about 44.5 million shares to the Gates Foundation, reducing his own stake in the company to approximately 1.4%. Earlier in 2022, Gates also sold over $1.6 billion worth of CNI stock. Currently, Canadian National Railway pays a dividend yield of 2.02%. I hope you're enjoying this list of the top stocks from Bill Gates. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And now, back to the list. Next on our list, we have Deere & Company, ticker symbol DE. Deere is a leading manufacturer in farm equipment worldwide. In addition to his gifting of Canadian National shares, Gates also donated over 3 million Deere shares, valued at approximately $955 million, to the Gates Foundation. Gates, in conjunction with Cascade and the Gates Foundation, revealed in the 13D filing in July of 2022 that they owned a little more than 23 million shares of Deere, which are currently worth a little over $10 billion. These shares represent a total ownership interest of about 7.8% in DE. In 2022, Deere stock proved to be a remarkable performer for Gates, surging 26.6% in the midst of the worst single year for the stock market since 2008. Quite a good choice for all three of his investment portfolios. Currently, Deere & Company has a dividend yield of 1.19%. Next on our list, we have a service that I see twice a week in my own neighborhood, Waste Management Inc., ticker symbol WM. Waste Management is a waste management and environmental services company that caters to residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal clients. The Gates Foundation has been invested with waste management since Q3 2002, and the stock has produced an almost 1,000% return since then. Waste Management's huge recycling operation is in line with the Gates Foundation's environmental objectives. In 2021, Waste Management recycled more than 15 million tons of materials, including 7.7 million tons of paper and 502,000 tons of plastic. The Gates Foundation currently holds 35.2 million shares of Waste Management stock, valued at around $5.52 billion. Currently, Waste Management pays a 1.88% dividend yield. Next on our list, we have Republic Services Inc., ticker symbol RSG. Republic Services is a leading solid waste disposal services company and is among the top holdings of the Gates Foundation. Recently, there is a filing with Cascade in February of 2022 which showed that Gates actually increased his holdings in Republic Services by 362,000 shares, resulting in a total of about 109 million shares valued at over $14 billion. With this, Cascade now holds more than a 34% stake in Republic Services. RSG shares are known to be a defensive stock and performed relatively well, generating a total return of 13.9% in the past year. Republic Services reported a strong Q4 earnings with a 20% revenue growth and a 10.8% net income growth compared to the same period a year ago. Currently, Republic Services Inc. pays a dividend yield of 1.55%. Next on our list, we have Ecolab, ticker symbol ECL. Ecolab is a leading provider of water, hygiene, and energy technologies and services for various industries such as food services and processing, hospitality, and healthcare. Gates' first disclosure of a stake in Ecolab was in June of 2011, and since then the company's stock has tripled as Gates increased his stake gradually. Recently, Cascade purchased 58,000 more Ecolab shares from August 19th to August 22 of 2022, adding to its already significant investment of over 31 million shares, valued at around $4.81 billion. Additionally, the Gates Foundation also owns over $700 million worth of ECL stock, equivalent to approximately 5.2 million shares. Currently, ECL pays a dividend yield of 1.34%. I hope you enjoyed this video of the top stock picks by Bill Gates and his various investment holding companies. For more top stock picks by famous investors, be sure to check all our videos on influential investor portfolios.